Good morning, everybody. I'm up here at a place I call Beaver Lake. I'm coming up the river, found a bunch of castor mounds everywhere, but I come across this crossover. There's a pond right over on the other side of this levee. And this crossover is just, it's crazy how much sign is in here. I'm going to, it's going to be easy. It's probably an otter because there's fish over in that pond. But I'm going to put a trap here when season opens. But just look at that crossover. I'm going to move on down, see what else we can find this morning. Just followed this little beaver ditch in here with the canoe. And it led me in here to this car tire size castor mound. Just looking for spots that I'm going to sit. Our season opens up tomorrow, but I'm finding sign everywhere. Just getting started this morning. It's the day before trapping season starts. I'm going to see what kind of sign I can find up here on Beaver Lake. I'm going to move on down. Man, who doesn't love a morning like this? Fog on the water, sun just coming up, out scouting for sign. Underneath that bridge, I got a big chunk of private land to trap on. I'm gonna go over there and scout things out. I just figured I'd show you the fog on the water at daylight. It's a pretty sight. See when I find more sign. Back in here at Beaver Lake, found a place where the beavers have made a ditch going back in here to a very large castor mound. It'd be easy to put a 330 right here in this beaver ditch and put a dive stick over it. But this one's gonna need some attention. I saw two beavers a minute ago. They were slapping their tails at me, telling me I was in their turf, but we're out looking for sign. We'll move on down. Just up from that last little beaver ditch and castor mound I found, the beavers have made another ditch right here through the reeds, going up here to castor mound around the corner. But it looks like it was just custom made for a 330 right there. You can fence it off a little bit and easy catches. These beavers right here, and they're everywhere. We'll move on down and document the sign I'm finding. Well, they've done the same thing here, created a little ditch going up in here to that castor mound, and it looks like it's got so much traffic on it back in there behind it. It looks like a hog waller, but we'll move on down. This place is loaded with beaver sign here too. They've made another good looking little ditch. Water's not deep enough to drown, but I can fence off a 330 going up in here to this castor mound. It is huge. We'll move on down, find some more sign. We've got another castor mound here. It's fresh. When you're going down the edge of the bank and you can smell the castor all the way down through here, it's gonna be covered in beaver. I've also located a food source that they're eating on right now. The lily pads, at the bottom of the lily pads, grows like a tater. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just teeth marks all in it. The beaver eating the, I don't know whether you call it a tuber or just root ball on the bottom of the water lilies. But that's one of their food sources right now. I'm gonna move on down, find some more sign like this. It's looking good. Man, them little bitty castor mound, I don't know what he was thinking, but put it right there on top of that log. Not seen that before. You can tell where he's pulled his mud up from here and just ruck it up and put it right there on that log. thought I'd share that. Got some more pretty good sized castor mounds. We're getting back here close to where Mud Creek runs into the backside of Beaver Lake, where they got it all dammed up. But there's gonna be some traps going in here too. I'm gonna move on down and keep documenting sign. Well, I have located the crossover on their dam. They have a huge dam back in here. Goes way out that way, out through here and on up through the woods. So there is no doubt a beaver colony up inside the beaver pond. But I'll wait till I'm ready to come in here and play for real and come in and bust a hole in their dam right there. Put some dam brake sets in and pull the canoe on over in there and find their lodges up in the beaver pond. There's plenty of sign down below it. That's probably the 2 and 3 year olds that Mom and Daddy done kicked out. They done set up homage downstream. But it's just cool to see. That kind of spot right there is where I would put a blind trail set. That is a wide trail coming up through there. Beaver have been wearing it out, but you can see all the fresh beavered peel sticks and pieces of the lily pad ball, the root ball there up in here eating. But there's definitely going to be a trap going here. Put a little castor in there, give it to smell like a foreign beaver to this place, and it'd be a sure thing. We'll move on down.